How old is your soul? Have you been doing this for infinite lifetimes? Are you new? Did you just sprout up here recently? This is an interesting question that I think some of us think about sometimes. I've seen it pop up on the internet before, and I've seen people say, maybe you're just an old soul, or I'm an old soul. So I just kind of wanted to give my perspective on what it means to be an old soul, or how you can tell how old your soul is. And, well, when I think of what it means to get in touch with your soul, or get in touch with your higher self, it seems to be a place of eternal existence. Because the body in this world is material, it's temporary. A great saint, Ramana Maharshi, he used to say, anything you can lose is not you. So this temporary world, he said, it's ultimately not you. Don't get lost in this illusion of temporariness, because it's going to go away. Who you are, there's something eternal about you, the spark that's in you, the consciousness, the awareness that is watching your life play out and watching these temporary things, the thing that remains unchanged. Because you watch your life play out, but the thing that watches your life, it just is a watching, you know? It doesn't get hurt, it doesn't get happy or sad, it watches pain, it watches sadness, it watches happiness. So when I think of the spirit, or when I think of the soul, I think of this place, and it makes me think of the source of everything. That's where it takes me to. Because people say, for example, this is a way for you to visualize it, the idea that we come from the stars. You know, Carl Sagan said this, is that, you know, we are stardust, or we are star stuff. Joni Mitchell said, we are stardust. So we come from the stars. I really love this idea of being star seeds. We are seeded from the stars, or that we are kind of star flowers, that the stars exploded, planted us on Earth, and our bodies are the flowers that these seeds produced. So I like this idea. We come from the stars. Everyone can agree with that. Science agrees with that. A lot of spiritual philosophies talk about this kind of thing. The interesting thing to me is that everyone stops there. Everyone goes, we come from the stars. Like, isn't that mysterious and beautiful? Yes, it is definitely mysterious and beautiful, but why are you stopping the timeline there? You are just as much the conditions that made the stars as you are the stars. Certainly, this whole process has to be you, because you wouldn't exist without it. So keep tracing it back. Look at the universe as a cosmic timeline. The stars, okay, what made the stars? What made the stars? And what made that? And what made that? And what made that? And eventually, you would get back to this just eternal source where things are just sort of morphing out of and just sort of popping into existence out of. And I think that's consciousness. It's the place where thoughts emerge, the place where our life emerges, the place inside of us, the unchanging, eternal place that Ramana Maharshi talked about, is the source. And I think that's what the soul is. The soul is this place inside of us that is ever present and eternal, and it's beyond the ego, so it doesn't identify again with temporary things. So your soul doesn't feel sad, your soul doesn't feel happy, your soul is just watching these things. You know, it's just like a mother watching two kids fight with each other, and it's just, you know, she just knows it has to play out. It's just got to play out, because they just got to work it out, you know? You just have to work it out. And your soul is watching your body do this. The soul is watching the body desperately attempt to gather things and do all this unnecessary drama and create all this unnecessary suffering. When it's all here, you have everything you need. And it's all present. And you're not your body. You're not your body. You know, if I cut your arm off, I throw it over there, you're not going to be over there. You're still going to be there. If I cut all your limbs off and throw them all around the world, you're not going to feel, you know, all around the world. You're going to feel where you are, because you're not your body. You are the thing that watches your body. And furthermore, you know, like I said, in the same way that you are the stars and everything. You are this organism of the universe. That's what the universe means. Uni. I always think of like a unicycle. Uni means one. Like those like bicycles with one wheel. It's called the unicycle. So the universe means one. This is all one thing. We feel separate because we think we're our body, and that makes us separate from the universe. But it goes back to the drama. It goes back to the drama, like a verse, you know? Like you're writing a verse in a song, you know? You're invoking some kind of emotion. Universe. It's literally there in the name, but we're too lost in the sauce to see what's in front of our faces. So what I think I'm trying to say is that you are the oldest soul. You are the oldest soul. And I guess the newest soul, because time's not real. These are all just words. But you are ultimately the source, I believe. You are the source losing itself in duality infinitely. We are all old souls. I remember one time someone asked me while I was on acid, they said, how long did it take for your hair to grow that long? And being in some weird altered state, I vomited some response out. I was like, I don't know, how old's the universe? Like 12 billion years old or something? That's how long it's taken me to grow my hair. And yeah, you know, it seems like, you know, when we look at sacred geometry, we can see that the universe is producing patterns, and that's how we understand science and physics, is we measure the patterns of the universe. So patterns imply order. It doesn't imply chaos. There's no patterns in chaos. Its patterns imply reproduction. So the universe is reproducing itself into these patterns that we can see expressed through sacred geometry. And it's all led to this moment. And I think patterns imply intention, I think, in a way. And so it makes me feel like this moment is special, and that it was all kind of implied whenever the universe exploded itself into existence, or when whatever the first action was. Yeah, it makes me feel like makes me feel infinite, like somewhere inside of me is all knowledge and all potential. Like the imagination, whatever the imagination is, this deep well of collective consciousness, or cosmic consciousness, or transcendent consciousness. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on, what are we talking about again? Oh yeah, how old your soul is. Let me know what you think. What do you think? Do you feel like what I just said is completely counterproductive to your experience? Like you're not experiencing that at all? Do you feel like maybe you're new? Like you're a new soul, and like you're in a world of complete amazement, like this has just never happened before, like it's just almost like impossible? Or do you feel like maybe there's a part of you that's just like, I've been doing this forever, you know, like I like to get lost in the drama because it's fun, in the same way I love, you know, watching a drama on TV or a comedy or something, you know, I just get lost in it because it's a cosmic joke. Why would you not get lost in it? The same reason when you're a kid draws and colors, you know, we want to lose ourselves sometimes. And then when we're done, we wake up. I have a clothing company, if you guys would like to support this channel and more videos like this. It's called Stay Happy, Stay Weird, and I'm actually wearing a shirt like this. Actually, you guys didn't know this, but the whole time I've been wearing a crop top. Your boy's rocking the crop top, okay? Start a revolution. It's symbolic, okay? Start a revolution. This shirt is available uncropped, or you can grab some scissors and crop it if you want. But yeah, I don't know. Start a revolution. Stay happy, stay weird. You guys can use coupon code A Place for Humans for 10% off. There's also free shipping right now in the US. And yeah, I don't know, that's pretty much it. I thought it would be funny to secretly rock a crop top while talking about the esotericism and depths of the universe. I feel like a cosmic prostitute. Click subscribe.